I think everyone is already seated, but good morning, welcome. What a fine group of young folks we have in front of us, parents and guests. Welcome. I am Sammy Harrison. I'm the principal of Anderson High School, at least for the next couple of hours. Welcome to our 2022 commencement ceremony. While this is a time of joy and celebration, our graduation is a formal ceremony that requires dignity and respect from all in attendance. I ask that all guests act in a respectful manner during these proceedings, and please hold your applause so that each graduate's family can hear their child's name announced as we celebrate each and every senior. We will begin our ceremony with the senior class president, Anika Hesse, and student council president, Carter Hull, leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. The national anthem will be played by the L.C. Anderson High School Band, directed by Cheryl Lee.
Good morning. Please stand and join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in saying the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Please be seated. Austin ISD and the L.C. Anderson High School community stand with the families, students, and staff of Robb Elementary School and the entire Uvalde community during this difficult time. To honor the precious lives lost, we will observe a moment of silence as we keep the community very close in our thoughts. Thank you. At this time, I am honored to introduce our esteemed platform guests as well as campus leadership. From AISD leadership, AISD Board President Geronimo Rodriguez. AISD Board Secretary, Trustee Arthi Singh. AISD Trustee Kristen Ashe. And our Superintendent, Dr. Stephanie S. Elizalde. AISD trustee Lynn Boswell. Chief of Intergovernmental Relations and Board Services, Dr. Jacob Reach. Associate Superintendent of Secondary Schools, Dr. Laura Stout. Associate Superintendent of School Support Services, Dr. Gloria Williams. Our Executive Director of High School, Ms. Sheila Henry. She's not on the platform, but she's very essential. Now from the Anderson campus, Associate Principal Drew Nichols. And our interim spring semester principal, Dr. Terrence Eaton. Announcing names for us today are Ms. Katie Raymond, and Ms. Rosa Bowen. Also on the platform, our class of 2022 valedictorian, Ms. Tara Show. And our class of 2022 salutatorian, Ms. Drew Eno. Senior class president, Anika Hesse. And student council president, Carter Hull. Also joining us on stage are the school leaders who got many of these seniors off to a strong start in school. The Anderson Vertical Team principals include Ms. Jennifer Daniels from Davis Elementary, Dr. Nathan Steenport from Doss Elementary, Jack Drummond from Hill Elementary, Ariel Greco from Summit Elementary, and Beth Newton, who is the Murkison Middle School principal, but also the next Anderson High School principal. Congratulations to Ms. Newton. We also have another principal, Ms. Rhoda Coleman from Palm Elementary. Thank you, Anderson Vertical Team. You do an amazing job preparing our students academically, socially, and emotionally. We share wonderful families and communities who honor us with the responsibility of guiding the education of their precious children. Also assisting us today, assistant principals, Rolanda Hood Williams, Robin Spencer, Michael Shackelford, and Brian Lancaster. We have counselors Stephanie Grody, Mary Elizabeth Kakels, Rebecca Lyons, Susan Devaney, Gareth Horwood, and Natalie Tijerina. Some very important other staff members include our registrar, Mary Andrade, our PEAMS coordinator, Roberta Estrada, our IB coordinator, Ms. Jill Spencer, and our graduation coach, Ms. Dorothy Salas. And last but certainly not least, our outstanding teachers, teaching assistants, and staff. None of these students would be here today without the commitment and hard work that happens every day from each of our staff members. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask Trustee Kristen Ashey to address our seniors.
Well, hello. I think we're off to a good start. The lights are on. That was unusual. Last year we did not have lights. Yay, we have lights. I am not going to lie. I am a little emotional today, so I will apologize in advance because there's a really good chance I'm going to cry when I'm talking to all of you because I know so many of you personally. I first want to say thank you to Miss Harrison. Because I know that this is an incredibly important day for you as well and one that you're looking forward to. But I would be remiss if I did not stand here today and thank you for your 46 years of service in AISD. And I know that Anderson is in good hands with Ms. Newton, so we're gonna be okay. I'm excited for the coming years. I am thrilled and happy to be here for such a fun and pivotal moment in the lives of all of these incredible graduates. As some of you know, my own daughter graduated earlier this week, and many of the graduates that are sitting out here know her from elementary school playdates or classes at Murkison. Others of you may even have asked her out. I'm just saying. It's okay, you know who you are. You're still gonna get a diploma, Danny. All kidding aside, how did we get here so fast? This is so crazy. There are just too many moments to count. But before I speak to your kids, let me take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for all you have done to support your children in life and in their educational journey. All the books you read in elementary school, the project supplies you provided, the math with which you attempted to help, or as in the case in my house, you found a teacher or a tutor to help because there was no way I was gonna be able to do that math. Family support and involvement is forever linked to student achievement, and I wanna take a moment to say thank you for your investment in your students' success. Graduates, I want you to join me. Wave, do heart hands, blow kisses, find your parents and your support systems in the audience, give them a wave, tell them how much you appreciate them. That really is my favorite part. I know y'all, and I hope everybody knows where their parents are sitting at this point. Now, there is another set of adults who have been pretty important and impactful throughout your journey, the teachers. And now I am one who defines a teacher as anyone who comes into contact with a student during the school day, be it a registrar, a counselor, a custodian, or a core subject teacher. So for this next group, I am hopeful students and families alike will help me express some appreciation. Now, like I told y'all a second ago, I'm feeling pretty emotional today, so this is the part of the speech that I'm gonna struggle with a little. In recent days, Austinites have become painfully aware of how truly close we are with those who educate our children. We hugged our kids a little tighter, we thanked our teachers a little more fervently, and we realized just how fragile life is. Teachers, you are so loved and appreciated for all of the dedication and time you invest in each of your students and their families. Those who do not work in a classroom may not fully comprehend just how much teachers love their students until we hear the firsthand stories of those very individuals placing themselves in harm's way to protect a child. So please join me in a round of applause for those who work with, fiercely protect, and lovingly teach our kids every day. Teachers, I know that that is just a small gesture, and I hope you can feel the love. It's not near enough to tell you, it doesn't do near enough of what we wanted to be able to say to you in appreciation for all that you do for our kids. Just know how much you are loved and appreciated. So graduates, now it's your turn. What a terrific accomplishment we are all celebrating today. Can you believe you are finishing your time here in AISD? 13 years of school, and for those who began in pre-K, 14 years. Congratulations! That is no small thing. You have listened, learned, and worked hard, and that is to be commended. As much as parents and teachers love to help you, and they truly do, it is ultimately your work that has gotten you to this point. Be proud of what you have done. This ceremony is considered a milestone for a reason. There's a reason there's 1,000 movies that all talk about graduation from high school. Now we get to look into the future, and while the future may feel uncertain, it is nothing that you can't handle. If you can navigate all of the well-documented challenges you have faced over the last 2 years, you can handle anything. And during your time at Anderson, you have acquired all the knowledge and skills you need to succeed. All of the same people that helped you complete elementary, middle, and high school will still be there to support you. That support just might look a little different than before. It might be in the form of a phone call, a text, or FaceTime, and yet you know they will be there with you in your heart, even if they are not physically next to you. Your teachers, your administrators, your parents, and your district are so very proud of you. Now, due to some circumstances out of my control, I will not be the one handing you your diploma today. I'm actually really sad about it. But Trustee Lynn Boswell has kindly offered to stand in my stead, and I'm very appreciative, Trustee Boswell, thank you. I will certainly be with you in heart and spirit, celebrating as you walk across this stage. So with that explanation, I'm gonna stop talking because it is your time to shine. Let's get to the part of the program where we say your name and you walk across this stage. You guys are gonna light up the world like no other class before you. Congratulations, class of 2022. You guys are amazing. I'm so excited. Oh, I went too far, didn't I? Thank you. It is my distinct pleasure at this time to present our superintendent, Dr. Stephanie Elizalde. Dr. Elizalde has been instrumental in guiding AISD the past 2 years. She asks the hard questions and consistently focuses on improving the educational outcomes for every child in AISD. We always enjoy her insightful words, her personal connections, and her vision for the future. Dr. Elizalde.
Thank you. So before I get started, felicidades, mazel tov, and congratulations. And I'm wearing my Anderson gold high heel shoes since I'm known for heels. So as I was preparing my inspirational speech to the graduates, I thought back, I know, I will provide the same inspirational speech I received when I was graduating from J.W. Nixon High School in Laredo, Texas in 1982 by my superintendent, except I don't remember who the superintendent was, and I don't remember what he or she said, and you are not going to remember anything I am going to say. So I'm going to be very short. Helen Keller once said, "A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn." I'm looking out today at a bunch of young adults who've made the turn. In fact, you've sadly gotten very good at having to make so many turns. Let's think about just a few that you've had to handle the last couple of years. COVID, lockdowns, virtual learning, masks, no masks, arguing about masks, an ice storm with no power, a boil water notice. I didn't even know what that was. Then we're standing in line looking for vaccine number 1, followed by the line for vaccine number 2. Back to school during a Delta wave, quickly followed by the Omicron wave, and yet another boil water notice. But that winding road has led you here today. I can't promise you that the road forward will be easy, but I can say for sure that this class is ready to handle whatever comes your way. So I will close with a quote from a book titled Big Panda and Tiny Dragon. There have been so many difficulties along this path, said Tiny Dragon. There have, agreed Big Panda, but we've learned something from each one. And imagine just how good the view will be when we reach the top. So, class of 2022, congratulations and enjoy the view from the top.
Thank you, Dr. Elizalde. At this time, we have a musical performance by the L.C. Anderson High School Choir, directed by Mr. David Boisman. Thank you, choir and Mr. Boisman. Beautiful, beautiful song. So now it's my turn to speak. My dear seniors, class of 2022. The world has shaken and reshaped what we envision as a normal school year. We all hope sincerely that this year would be a normal school senior year for you. While things are improving, the challenges from the pandemic and interrupted learning still loom, but you are here. Your educational journey has been filled with joyous moments, memorable achievements, and a huge amount of hard work. As we look into the future, the challenge is to prepare students for jobs that likely don't exist yet, for collaboratively solving problems we don't know about yet, and for an economic landscape that is both global and fluid. These challenges are daunting, but I am confident that you have the knowledge and strength to create solutions. You have the support of your families and your community. You know how to make connections with people and work together to solve a problem. You know how to research a topic, verify the validity of the information source, and ensure that all perspectives are included when working to generate viable solutions. Einstein said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." The future rests with you, and I'm sure we're in very good hands. This senior class has earned many accolades and special recognitions. Although we love each and every one of you, it's impossible to acknowledge all of your individual accomplishments and awards, but we would be here well into this evening. I don't think anybody wants it to go that long. But please indulge me for a few shout-outs. First of all, what about 3 state championships? Just saying. Girls lacrosse, boys golf, and girls golf. Wow. Just wow. Our avid seniors, there happen to be 30 in this class of 2022. Those 30 kiddos have amassed well over $2 million in scholarships. Our Lady Trojan soccer team had every player, all 23 of them, honored as all-district first academic team, including 4 seniors who were also selected as academic all-state, and those players include Samantha Fulton, Leah Ugola, J.C. Flaxbart, and Reese Fahm. Congratulations, Lady Soccer. We also had our first graduating cohort of our ACC Engineering Technology T-STEM program. That includes Evan David, who will be leaving us and studying engineering at Texas A&M University, and Benjamin Burton, also studying engineering at the National Taiwan University. A few other seniors we're proud of: Gia Mukherjee, majoring in Science, Technology, and Society in a pre-med track at Stanford. Jasper Munden, studying Classics and Business Economics at Rice University. Tara Cho, our valedictorian, after taking a gap year, will attend Yale University. Alana Howlett, traveling to Switzerland to study in the renowned Hospitality Business School. Asil Rawashti, after winning an $80,000 prize in the Regeneron Science Talent Search, is now having to decide between MIT or Harvard. And Leah Yalamanchili, studying Management and Technology through the Wharton School of Business at the University of Pennsylvania. This is in addition to a low-water crossing flood warning system that Leah designed, built, and marketed, working with another Westwood student that created a phone app to warn about flooded low-water crossings, making that system affordable and widely accessible and available across the nation. Leah did that as a junior. This current Anderson senior class sitting before you has over $21 million in scholarships and grants. We have 4 Eagle Scouts in this group: Kaylin Hull, Carter Hull, Perrin Minter, and Matthew Walker. Anderson students in the world language programs have traveled to China, Spain, Italy, and Germany, and you have in turn welcomed students from those countries into our school and to your homes. Please note in the graduation program, our National Merit Scholarship honorees, we have both a group that was a National Merit Scholar and a group that was commended. So if you are a National Merit Scholar or a National Merit Commended Scholar, please stand and be recognized. National Merit people. There's more of you than that. Also in your program, please note Anderson's honor graduates are listed on the inside back cover of your program, including a guide to the honor cords, stoles, and drapes worn by our seniors as they cross the stage. If you're an honor graduate with highest honors, that's the top 2%, please stand and remain standing. Top 2%. If you're a graduate with higher honors, top 5%, please join us and stand and be recognized. And if you're graduating with high honors, that's the top 10%, please join your classmates and stand and be recognized. If you're a parent of one of these kiddos that was standing, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Anderson's International Baccalaureate program has produced 49 IB diploma candidates this year and 99 certificate candidates. If you're not familiar with the rigor of the IB program, Google it. If you're an IB diploma candidate, please stand and be recognized and remain standing. And if you're an IB certificate student, please stand and be recognized. And if you're an IB parent, please stand and be recognized. I promise you those parents know what the IB thing is. They do. Class of 2022, you have certainly set the bar high for the classes that follow you. Surrounding you today are your friends. You have supported each other, worked through challenges, and grown into stronger and more caring individuals. It is a little sad to see you go, but I know that each of you are well prepared for the next step. So please go out and make us all proud. You are the best, class of 2022. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Ms. Drew Eno. She is the salutatorian of this class, who will address her graduating class.
Hello, family, friends, faculty, and graduates. I want to preface this speech by telling you that I don't have a lot of public speaking experience. In fact, I was so anxious to write this that I went and asked my old debate coach, Jennings, for advice, even though I'd spent most of my speech career hiding from him. My point is, if this speech is terrible, you know who to complain to. I want to thank a couple of people before I jump into it. Thanks Mom, Dad, and Leah for always supporting me, and thanks to my brother Finn, who taught me just how painful it is to lose a one-on-one soccer game to a 6-year-old. Thanks to my teachers for not only educating me on the obvious things, but also for instilling in me that sometimes it's okay just to chill out for a second. And a special thank you to Miss Spencer. You kept me sane for 2 years, and I always knew that I could go to you for a pep talk or a Jolly Rancher. And thanks to my friends for always making me laugh and knowing how to comfort me when I cry. Riley, I can't even begin to explain how ecstatic I am for us both to have graduated preschool and high school together. But seriously, I love all of you guys, and you mean the world to me. And of course, thank you to my fellow classmates. Personally, I think we kicked butt. The past 4 years were some of the most grueling yet rewarding in my life, and I hope that everyone here shares the same sentiment. I think we can all agree that we've grown an insane amount since our freshman year. One testament to how high school has changed me is in my attitude toward regret. I've had a tendency to mull over things that I wish I had or hadn't done for as long as I can remember. When I was a sophomore, I read Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, a novel by Jonathan Safran Foer, for my band book in English class. I still remember my favorite quote. Sometimes I can feel my bones straining under the weight of all of the lives I'm not living. Pretty heavy stuff, right? That year, I obsessed over how different my life could be if I just continued playing soccer or oboe or actually finished writing a speech for the speech and debate team. In fact, I surveyed a few family members and friends about their regrets. A few of the most notable include not perfecting their Spanish, caring too much about one-sided friendships, and not learning how to play the trumpet. Of course, I have many regrets of my own, including wearing the same pair of jeans every day during freshman year, drinking a whole glass of chocolate milk knowing full well that I'm sensitive to lactose, and not letting myself relax more during high school. But as I've neared the end of my senior year, I've realized that it's much more healthy to think about all the things that can be done in the future than to worry about the past. We can acknowledge regrets, even learn from them. But just because this is a time to reflect on where we've come from, the good and the bad, we can't lose sight of the future. Even though I don't know exactly what I want to be, and I doubt most of you guys do either, I know that we're going to continue to succeed. Thank you.
Thank you for your speech, Drew, and congratulations. I would like to present you with the Salutatorian plaque. Drew, please have your mom stand up, Miss Lynn Eno. We're just as proud of her as you are. It's my honor at this time to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Ms. Tara Cho, who will now address her classmates.
Good morning. It is my honor to stand here as your valedictorian. Do your best. This is a statement that I've heard probably most often during my high school years. I believe we also tried to do our best. We had to wake up and make it on time to school every morning, no matter how tired we were. We took countless exams which we never liked. Those who hate exercising had to take PE classes, and those who are not good at music had to play the flute. We really gave it our best. Some of us had to work after school just to attend to school. Some of us had to spend so many days in hospitals while missing friends and classes in school every day, desperately anticipating the day when they can return to school. They deserve extra credits. Also, we know we could not have gotten here without the support and love from our parents and teachers. We appreciate you today. We know that you did your best to best for us, your children and students. Thank you very much. Your sacrifices brought us here today. We suffered, fought, and overcame with our best, and we finally completed all homework, assignments, exams, and requirements for our graduation. So, let's celebrate it. We need praise and appreciation from ourselves than any others. Our experiences and times during Anderson High School gave us memories for a lifetime, but we also got scars in our minds. We were too young to understand and accept all things that happened to us in those days. The scars, however, allowed us to understand others' scars and made us courageous to face and fight them. We have grown up as much as we came to understand the meaning of our sufferings. Today, we have finished one chapter in our life. Let us now start another chapter with the wisdom and courage we obtained through the successes and failures we experienced from Anderson High School. Dear my friends, see you again.
Congratulations, Tara. I'd like to award you with this valedictorian plaque. And Tara, would you have your mom and dad stand up? Mr. Yoon Ki Cho and Ms. Hee Un Na. Okay, we're getting closer. Now it's my honor to present the Elsie Anderson Class of 2020. Dr. Elizalde and members of the boards of trustees and graduates, please stand. Graduates, please stand. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I certify that these candidates have completed all the requirements as specified by district policy and state law, and I recommend that they be awarded their diplomas and certificates. Students, you may be seated. And teachers, if you will direct the first rows of students to approach the stage. Guests, if you will please hold your applause so that each senior's family can hear their child's name being announced. Thank you.
So they hand it to us here, they stand there. Okay.
So Dr. E
He's like, let's go, let's go.
This person on deck and two more in the middle. And so we need like this one and two more on deck. So spacing that way.
Can I go ahead? Wait, I heard, I see Okay, go. All right, Nicholas Paul Arsvald. Nathan Harrison Abrahams. Brianna Nicole Abundis. Max Alejandro Acosta. Rafael Adame Juarez.
Now pause 1 second. Go.
Ayman Bassam Al-Abbas. Ali Al-Rabiha. Abdullah Al-Lahaibat. Banin Raid Hashim Al-Musawi. Kiana Albert. Skylar Michelle Alberts. Andrew Ross Alexander. Layla Rose Ali. Jaden Gardner Allen. Jared Ismail Allen. Aiden Vincent Alvarado.
We got a line. Okay. Casi Alvarado Muniz. Ricardo Acuna. Angie Emily Alvarez Alvarez. Christopher Brandon Amos II. Blake Evan Anderton. Anya Antonovna Anisimova. Jamie Hope Antonacci. Mia Noel Arline. Derek August Armour. Jennifer Lydia Asensio Johnson. Abigail Catherine Gomez Aurelius. Eliza Abramova. Terrence Christopher Bacon Batts. Robert James Valiet. Madeline Danielle Banda. Yasmin Ariana Barnes. Thank you. Trenton Joshua Berry. Lily Frances Bauer. Emmanuel Bautista Ariano. Benjamin Bazarian. Annika Gabrielle Beach. Dulce Esperanza Cassie Beebe. Georgia Gail Beckham. Zoe Carr Bedner. Riley Kendall Beebe. Liliana Maria Benitez. Emma Grace Berkey. Isabella Merce Bermudez. Donovan Gilbert Berryhill. Hold up on the traffic. Jane Biddle. Sydney Thomas Blanton. Patrick James Bloodworth. Robert Brennan Bullen III. Candace Marie Bonner. Valeria Bonilla. Thomas Leon Bonner Jr. Hello, Aria. Aria Buzari. Camille D. Bowen. Jalen Renee Botkin. You made it. You're up here. Jasmine Nicole Boyd. Weston Douglas Brazil. Kalea Anna Brenner, excuse me. Okay. Alex Christian Brown. Hannah Lynn Brown. Bridget Nicole Buchanan. Vien Tran Tuyet Bui. Jacob Peter Burkhart. Mary Avery Burkhart. Isabel Veronica Burnham. Summer Azura Burstall. Benjamin Thomas Burton. Alexander Butchko. Claire Louise Butterfield. Gabriel Edwin Byrne. Connie Aubrey Fu Calkins. Jennifer Grace Camacho Ortega. Alea Summer Camp. Stephen Campos. Alex Campos Gonzalez. Adolfo Angel Campos Hortelano. Benjamin David Kaplowitz. Oh, make sure you have your time. Anaje Faychelle Carruthers. Christopher Carrasco Flores. Ava Kathleen Carter. Kaylee Cartier. Molly Olivia Cash. Benjamin Jean Kasser. Geraldine Castillo Lopez. Austin Brandon Cecilic. Heba Sharaf. What's up, Stephen? Yeah, get some money. Stephen Barry Childress. Manaya Heavenly Childs. Tara Cho. Lauren May Choice. Cosmo Daniel Crane. Kaylee Marie Churchett. Kaylin Andy Sifra. Harper Jane Clarkson. Roman Christopher Cleveland. Tabor K. Clifton. Holly Elizabeth Cobb. Jingling. John Dewey Kaufman. Katie Rose Cohen. Stephen Blake Coleman. Logan Tristram Conry. Ismael Contreras Cruz. Quentin Andrew Couch. Caroline Nicole Cox. Bryson Edward Craig. Cornelius Dwan Crawford. Lola Quinn Crozier. Sophia Grace Crozier. Olivia Ray Croslin. Miriam Cruz Vences. Hannah Ginny Kuckerman. Bridget Evelyn Carruthers. Evan Milo David. Christiana Antasia Elaine Davis. Annika Louise Dawson. You want me to say Beto? Okay. Beto de los Santos Zarate. Cyrus Neil Deeds. Anthony Neftali Diaz de Leon Garcia. Joxon? Joskin? Oh. Joskin Diaz. Joxon? Zoe Ann Disler. Jeb Michael DeSorbo. Larkin Asher Devine. Paige Kimball Jurjevich. I did it. William Bin Doe. Zachary Paul Domsch. Thomas Aaron Domzalski. Liam Ashton Donahoe. Danielle Denise Dooley. Kind of held up. Wait, stop, right here in the second. Kalia Marie Dorn. Stephen Jai Fu Dorst. Ariel Margot Doss. Julia Owen Dow. Edwin Cote Jani. Alexandra Lee Dubois. Andrew Charles Duke. Kian Navid Bradley Duncan. Adrian Bliss Dunn. Evan Martin DuPont. Omar Duran Castillo. Julissa Duran Sacedo. I'm unwell. Jillian Marie Doran. Virginia Gray Dyer. Amanda Marie Easter. Rachel Josephine Edelman. Carl Wesley Ellis. Maddie Elizabeth Ellis. Kira Elise Ely. Drew Nicole Eno. Joshua Alexander Espinosa. Gabriele Angela V. Estrada. Michaela Angela V. Estrada. Asa Alexander Evans. Andrew Carl Faulkner. Dylan Henry Fearing. Paulo Leo Zhao Feldkamp. I can't look at you. John Charles Field. Katie Marie Field. Lara Figueroa Valente Borges. William Meager Finken. JC Sun Flaxbart. Megan Elizabeth Fleming. Anthony Isaiah Flores. Daniela Christina Ford. William Christopher Fonken. Jack Harrison Francis. Wilson Thomas Franco. Cooper Towns Fulton. Samantha L. Fulton. Sydney Farah Fulton. Brian Gonzalez Gallegos. Alexander Michael Garanya. Joel Andres Garcia. Reed Wilmot Garcia. Alejandra Garcia Ortiz. Axel Ramiro Garza Soto. Julian Else Godet. Tomas Vladimir Gerlach. Maddie Gillum. Mira Janor. Juan Gomez Sandoval. Michael Thomas Gonzalez. Fernanda Oropeza. Veronica Jimena Gonzalez Trejo. Najawan Oliver Gore. Naponi Oliver Gore. Walker Christopher Gossett. Luke Thomas Green. Jasper Owen Greenall Nettleton. Ella Jaden Green. Alexander Rigby Greenway. Nicholas Grenier Guzman. Caetano Marrero Griffiths. Gwyneth Margaret Gruce. Jackson North Gross. Ivani Carmel Guerra Leva, sorry. So close. Jack Huffman Gunning. Alyssa Gutierrez Lopez. Will Hartel. Soraya Hajibashi. Jenna Louise Ham. Caroline Paige Hanley. Marcus Owen Haraguchi. Josiah Michaels Harrison. Thank you. Okay. Alice Caroline Hayes. Eden Keats Heinsky. Ava Elizabeth Hieronymus. Jaron Damian Helbig. Nathaniel Wells Helgi. Abby Rose Henderson. Nathaniel Jackson Hinnicky. Julissa Marie Hernandez. William Kaler Heron. Annika Teresa Hesse. Cassidy Hickson. Niall Alexander Horn. Aiden Elizabeth Horwitz. Alana Sheridan Howlett. Ashton Faith Huff. Carter Wyatt Hull. Kaylin Cooper Hull. Jason Nguyen. Lynn Mai Nguyen. Diego Ixtalbalan. Garyon Lavone Jackson II. Jackie Jaimes Carvajal. Aiden Lucas Johnson. Danielle? Daniel, okay. Daniel Eric Johnson. Ethan Hunter Johnson. You know what I'm gonna call you. Olivia July Joplin. Who's Alex? Alex Caven Kaiser Jr. Nehal Carne. Davis Malone Kaufman. Baihua Malai Ke Aloha. Aiden Thomas Keenan. Sophia Renee Odette Kelly. Sophia Lauren Kersey. Benjamin Nien Bin Ka. Hasmik Kachatrayan. Jana Khan. Sadan Khan. Rosemary King. Julia Suzanne Kinsey. Lucas Gavin Nathaniel Jabring. Zoe Corinne Klein. Kevin Andrew Kluberg. Joshua Davis Kluta. Caleb Bryce Knighton. Anna Lynn Knobloch. Lane Kaki Kralik. Edison Luong La. Jackson Scott Lambert. Nathaniel Hogan Langley. Jenny Lara Reyna. No Grace? Okay. Paloma Grace Lasavilla. Ethan Bao Lee. Elise Carolyn Lakey. Trouble. Dimitri Marcellus Lee. Sydney Shangzhechi Lee. Adrian Daniel Lee Himerson. Joanna Valentina Leon Lopez. Nadia Elizabeth Luridan. Jack Latham Lewis. Rachel Marie Lindsay. Mallory Caitlin Lott. Jacqueline Lujano Albiter. Angeline Celeste Lum. Your whole face. Anthony Brandon Luna. Luke Davis Lundquist. Taylor Liu.
Stephanie Macias Lopez. George Juarez William Madden. Isaac Joseph Mangum. Zachary Pierce Merrick. Julia Brooke Markey. Ella Grace Martin. Gregory Andrew Martin. Aiden James Martinez. Andrés Benjamín Martínez. Emma Rocío Martínez. Alexis Mario Martínez Flores. Gladiola Martínez Martínez. Kokoro Maruo. Zaire Janisha Maxwell. Catherine Bliss Mazar. Tyler James McAlpin. McAlpin. Kogan Benjamin McBride. Enrique McCall Sierra. Ford McCracken. Lucas Hendricks McDonald. Liam Michael McGinnis. Ty McKay. Sorry. William Michael Peter McMahon. Alex James McNellis. Sophie Margit McReynolds. Cynthia Elizabeth Mendoza. John Maxwell Milam. Aiden Hayes Miller. Casey Marie Miller. Perrin Minter. Harper Mitchell. María José Molina. Emily Marie Morales. Kyle Barrett Morgan. Naomi Elizabeth Morrison. Kendall Bryn Mott. Kara Elizabeth Moy. Gia Mukherjee. Jasper Ambrose Munden. Skylar Reagan Munden. Stephanie Munoz. Catherine Elizabeth Murphy. Reagan Caroline Murphy. Zacchaeus Johannes Nannen. Zendai Adia Nannen. Stephen Anthony Navarro Paisley. Thanks. Gavin Jacob Nebrat. Nima Naquion. Mackenzie Ava Nirenberg. Dylan Mackenzie Nethery. Angela Ruby New. Alexander Wynn No. Alex Wynn. Austin Bao Wynn. Christina Min Wynn. Wee Tran Bao Win. Lin Win. Tiffany Win. Tony Wee Win. Vincent Kang Win. Ethan Keith Nichols. Kalia Denise Nixon. Jessica I. Norton. Brianna Venus Nori. Jorge Ocampo. Mallory Mackenzie Odolchik Green. Catherine Nicole Oliver. Julia Olsch. John Harold Refuerzo Onza. Fernanda Ortiz. Chase Alexander Osgood. Anna K. Otto. Jake Hunter Owen. Alexander Justin Pock. Colin Glenn Page. Avery Claire Palm. Kennedy Renee Palmer. Nicholas Michael Pantaleoni. Sloan Jacqueline Panter. Ethan Zane Parker. Phoenix Joshua Payment. Savon Harris Pearson. Patrick Warren Peoples. Allison Leisa Perez. Mark Manuel Perez. Ángel Rafael. Like that? Lam Tan Pham. Reese Quinn Pham. Hannah Pimentelli. Pierce Aiden Powell. Corey Maxim Price. Citlali Quesada Rodriguez. Felicity Marie Quinn. Riley Elizabeth Robb. Munajid Rahman. Paola Cristal Ramos Morales. Jesse Ramos Ramos. Carlos Alexander Ramos Villarruel. Sarah Nicole Rapier. Asil Rawashdi. Sophia Sky Redenhays. Arjun Jai Reddy. Elise Victoria Faith Reed. Cody Dean Reef. Angélica Campos Reyes. Duncan Alexander Rhodes. Edwin Evans Richards. Ariana Lissette Rios. Carly Lauren Rios. Diego Alejandro Rivas Cardona. Natalie Adele Roberty. Ivy Roberts. Lily Elaine Roberts. Lauren Isabel Robertson. Roland Rocha. Emily Marie Rocha. Diego Rodriguez. Isabela Rodriguez. Reyes Lorenzo Rodríguez. Aliyah Eve Roshner. Yanka Rutovsky. Clara Marie Sager. Isabela Avery Saldivar. Caleb Bryce Sanchez. Manuel Tomás Sánchez. Paula Sánchez Espinosa. Daniel Neil Santillán. Matthew Zilker Sheberly. Jack Edward Schneider. Angela Joy Schwartz. Alexandra Towns Sears. Ryan Keith Seiler. Monroe Angel Sater. Aaron Starling Shafto. Aria Shaw. Izzy Shields. Hayden Ross Shores. Samuel Isaac Silvers. Bella Kwan Su. Ellie Charlotte Scalaban. Sarah Malian Skoronsky. Christopher Paul Slutz. Perrin May Smith. Sterling Blake Smith. Chase Christopher Smith. Christopher Trevor Snell. Sofía Isabel Soberón. Jameson Christian Sorrell. Aiden Paul Sutherland. Logan Trevor Stamps Colbert. Yesenia Isabella Stobner. William Brady Stovall. Dane Maxwell Strittmatter. Amanda Elizabeth Summers. Christopher John Sweeten. Mary Marina Swenson. Grayson Matthew Swinney. Annika Laurel Switzer.
I said it could have been Laurel.
Micah Sims. Mohammed Taha. Emmanuel Tamer. Justin Thomas Tanos. Rory Lloyd Taylor. Eleanor Larkin Thacker. William Christopher Thomas.
Do you pronounce the H? Thong? Thong?
Nicholas Kim Thong. Elizabeth Page Torres. Rodrigo Torres Zarate. Annika Rose Tracy. Giselle Catherine Tracy. Annie Tron. Amber Traub. Preston James Trinidad. Leah Beatrice Ugola. Ariana Yvette Valadez. Myra Guadalupe Valdez. Brandon Lee Valencia. Stephanie Rochelle Valladares. Cassandra Ray Vargas. Jade Eva Vargas. Melanie Vasquez. Loralei Madison Vergara. Sofía Yvette Vidal. Jocelyn Villarreal. Soraya Faith Villarreal Nash. Becca Ann Vinerlid. Keaton Tan Min Vo. Randy Allen Verona Jr. Danny Ann Kwa Vu. Tuan Grant Vu. Michael Christopher Wagner. Jonah Robert Walker. Michael Evan Ray Walker. Arabella Patricia Walter. Talia Oriana Washington. Ethan Sergio Webb. Alexander James Francis Webster. Axel Way Weldon. Elijah Allen White. Sally Stewart Whitehead. Cash Morton Wiley. Grayson James Willett. Jade Kaylin Weinbright. Jonathan Keyshawn Winfield. Jimena Danielle Woodhead. Thomas Monroe Woodley. George Egan Woolsey. Jessica Deer Waskow. Monique Annette Wright. Eamon Edward Wyndham. Brandy Alexa Yassin. Damaris Lisbeth Yerbabuena. Lenora Rosa Yerbabuena. Claire Gail Young. Justice Lanelle Young. Catherine Elizabeth Young. Alexa Coral Saleta. Brand Michael Cepeda de Santiago.
So while we're waiting for our last seniors to follow through and have their portraits taken, we have actually a fifth Eagle Scout that I did not recognize, and his name is Christopher Slutz. So 5 Eagle Scouts. I stand corrected. Graduates, please stand. You now stand before us, class of 2022, you now stand before us as graduates. Please shift your tassel from the right to the left and join us. Join us one last time in singing the Anderson Alma Mater. You'll find the words printed on the back of your program. Parents and guardians, please remain seated until our graduates have exited the arena during the recessional. Graduates, please meet your family outside where the exits are. So one last time, the Anderson Alma Mater.
Attention families, please remain seated until all graduates have exited the arena. Thank you. Attention families and guests, as a reminder, please remain seated until all graduates have exited the building. Graduates, as you exit, please clear the doorways because your families are coming out right behind you. Thank you so much. One more time, thank you so much, parents. Please remain seated until every graduate has exited the arena. please remain seated. Thank you so much. As you exit, please be very careful and courteous with each other. Please be careful and courteous with our ADA families. Also know that it did rain during this ceremony, so the ground outside is wet. The ground is wet. We ask that you move